Okay, it's time for your story before bed. Once upon a time, there was a handsome little dog, and he wanted to go to the park and catch a ball that was thrown by the man with a giant chucket, and all the dogs would chase after that ball and catch it. But this little dog was too slow. The other dogs were faster, and no matter how hard he tried and how fast he ran, he could never catch the ball. Well, a little boy saw how hard the dog was trying and thought, maybe I can help him. So the little boy brought a chucket and a ball and the dog to the park, and they practiced. The little boy threw the ball only a little ways, and the little dog ran and got it. And they did it again and again and again. And the boy would throw the ball farther and farther and farther each time. And the dog would run and get it. And he got better and better at catching it. And he got faster and faster. And the boy made sure the dog had a lot to eat. He would eat healthy foods. The dog would eat his dog food. He would eat fish. He would eat chicken. He would eat sweet potatoes. He would eat peas. And of course, he would eat broccoli. Because the carbohydrates from the sweet potatoes, the vegetables, and the fruits would give him lots of energy to run. And the protein from the chicken and the fish and the milk would help his muscles and bones get stronger and bigger. And the fats from the fish and the nuts would help his brain get smarter. So the dog would learn how to chase the ball correctly. So if the ball was going to bounce, the dog would know to run in the direction the ball would go. The little boy practiced with the dog again and again and again. And for 4 months, the dog would eat well, sleep well, run hard. And one day the boy took him to the park, and the large, tall man with the giant chucket threw the ball far, far across the field, and 10 very fast big dogs ran after the ball. And this little dog was now a medium-sized dog, and he ran as hard as he could, but he could not catch the ball. A big dog got it first. The little boy noticed how close it was this time. The dog almost got it, and he thought they were on the right track. So they went home, and they made sure that the dog had lots of sleep, and then the dog would get extra food, and he would have to eat healthy food, and healthy food that tasted good. Yeah, the dog loved to get sweet potatoes and pumpkin, and he would get salmon, and then they would practice again, throw the ball, and then the little boy took the dog back to the park. And wouldn't you know, when the man threw the ball all the way across the field, his dog caught it. He beat all the other dogs, and he ran back to the man with the long chucket and dropped the ball and was so happy and so proud that he was so tired from all the training that he decided, I think it's time to go home and take a nap. So the dog came home, laid down on his bed. He yawned. He closed his eyes, breathed heavily, and fell asleep. The little boy looked at the dog and said, well, that's a good idea. And the little boy brushed his teeth, crawled into bed, got underneath the nice warm covers, and he started to close his eyes and think about the things he would do the next day. He thought about his friends. He thought about his family. He thought about the clothes that he would wear. And then his mind grew too tired to think anymore. He started to breathe in and out. And the little boy fell asleep.